Hey boys, ever heard about ZOMONGO?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have not.
Okay, well, thank you, Corey. I'm Jeremy Ostrowski, President and CEO of ZOMONGO conglomerate, we'll call it. The ZOMONGO network, powered by ZOMONGO, is our main entity. It's out front and center in social media, mainstream media, from television shows to sporting events. And Jarrett here is Vice President of Powered by ZOMONGO, and he's actually in charge of the Mongo project. ZOMONGO was actually conceived about 8 years ago, and it was a combination. We were looking for a very unique name to come up with, but we wanted to bring this from a grassroots kind of movement standpoint, and so it's two words: Zo is Greek, Mongo slang. Put them together, and it's big life. So 5 years ago, we decided to start this movement. Started from all places, Calgary, Alberta, and go out there and look for means to empower the people.
It's a new app that gives you great deals based on your location and things that you like. Maybe you can even join that boat club.
So the app itself, we've been able to engage merchants, engage individuals that are looking for deals, looking for opportunities. We've been able to have participating merchants come in and not just give like a regular deal. They give what we call a ZOMONGO deal. They go above and beyond. They try to make everybody feel unique, VIP, sort of say. We live a very surreal lifestyle, and Jarrett can attest to that. If we're not at a NASCAR race in front of 100 or 300,000, 500,000 race fans, we'll be on TV episodes, on social media, being able to garnish a lot of followers, a lot of attention. It's not for the poor. In our ecosystem, which right now we have over 200 million views on our brand, through different media and means, through relationships and partnerships, got over 40 million daily engagements, and those in the space we think we would want to become larger than life and famous just for that glory. It's actually quite opposite. We started this movement of living a big life for the people, and our group and the individuals like myself and Jarrett and our team, we're just crumbs in the ecosystem, and it is for the people. We're just here as messengers and putting some guidance so you live in a big life.
Oh, what's this? ZOMONGO.
We've been looking at the crypto coin, crypto token space. How could we sort of engulf that and bring that into our ecosystem? And to us, on the crypto side of things, we're very excited to watch the embracing of a communal kind of lifestyle, which fits into our lifestyle, living a big life. And we've been asked many times, how can we include that in our ecosystem? We think we found a good way. Like Jarrett to actually talk about how we're going to utilize a coin and token within our ecosystem.
So what we're going to do is we're going to create a bit of an awards program, and anyone who's in the system is able to participate. And it's, in a sense, it's more so focused back on the consumer and merchant relationship, where whoever uses the token gets a bit of a ZOMONGO deal per se. They don't know at first, but when they start comparing it, it's pretty apparent. And so we want to try and bring back to people as much as we can, and through any means we can.
And I think if you look at the crypto space, is it's a small percentage of the people that's like this. With ZOMONGO and living the big life, our ecosystem is dense. It appeals to the masses, and it'll allow ZOMONGO ourselves to get the messaging out to the masses to educate them on the crypto side. How do we do that? Well, we start with the rewards token system. We already have merchants that we're working with now in a pilot project right now. When you shop at a restaurant, a clothing store, or an automotive store, they'll reward you with the tokens. When you gain enough tokens, then you can actually redeem those tokens for products, service, or sporting events, or upgrade you to VIP areas, to places where ZOMONGO is heavily entrenched. And it also educates them that there's an additional value. They can actually take their tokens and possibly exchange them for crypto coin, which is an actual utility token coin. Mm-hmm. So that way they can see some added value, not just on their daily shopping or fan experience. We take it to another level, and it's Jarrett and his team that have actually really go really deep on what is the formula for the tokens, what is the formula for engagement, to reward them. From the ZOMONGO side, which is where I'm positioned, to do the marketing and build the branding and start the educational process. It's Jarrett and his team that fulfill that through the IT, through the technologies. It's a full engagement and ecosystem. This morning, we talked to one of the large sporting organizations where we really entrenched ourselves. And we're fortunate enough to have our own NASCAR race in June down in Michigan. This is ZOMONGO 200. Jarrett and his team, which put in the IT, put in the monitoring system where we did activation, we did notifications, and we were able to look at the real-time analytics. When we spoke with that racing organization and talked about our upcoming plans for 2019 to introduce the token and the coin, they were very ecstatic because ZOMONGO is bringing in an element that not even the large sports energy drinks put a lot of money into this sporting venue can really compete, because the people have bought into it. They can see that it's sincere, that we are humble, that ZOMONGO is fan friendly, they call it. You can touch, feel it, you're part of the movement. It's very organic. Jarrett, how many times have people come to us asking us for decals, swag, wanting to be part of this movement?
Too many times.
Yeah. There's never too many times, but he's right. It's kind of cool. I have goosebumps talking about it. Yeah. Why? Because the people have bought into living the big life. This large racing organization has bought into living the big life. They can see how important bringing the big life into that footprint now sets them apart from any other sporting organization. And that continues on. So we feel pretty confident we'll be able to educate and have people embrace the crypto side of the equation and fully embrace it. One of the questions we were asked this morning, who is the competition? Who does ZOMONGO consider competition? And the response to that was a very, very good question, very relevant question. We don't feel like we're competing against anybody because we have established our own footprint, our own mindset. Could you say we're going up against a Red Bull and a Monster Energy drink? Well, some might say yes, because we're here in ZOMONGO HQ. With that, we have our Camaro behind us, which is our superstar of our fleet. Because we do events too. We just don't show up and engage and sponsor and provide deals. We also have the marketing, promotional event side. So the cars do show up, burnouts, they do drifting, they do road courses. heck, Jarrett and I even throw down on each other. He drives the Hellcat, I drive the Camaro, and we go against each other head to head, but in fun nature. So are we competing against a Red Bull or a Monster at that level? I would say the answer is no, because we're not in it to push our brand that way. We do have top name individuals from #3 drip driver in the world to the top X gamers, not just X gamers, but the most decorated, who do show up and help us. And they do perform, they do promote the brand, they do promote living a good life. And one of the things that we're able to do as a group is allow fan access. Sometimes when you're at these sporting events, fans do not get access to their favorite sports star. ZOMONGO allows it. And I think that's what makes us unique in this space. And we're not selling sugar, we're just selling the real deal. It's family friendly and safe. We still have to be conscious of where we're at. To perform at a large sporting event, there's a lot of legalities, there's a lot of liabilities, there's a lot of insurance. I mean, the insurance that we carry at an event can insure a city, and it has to be that way because unfortunately we live in a world where it's kind of been skewed from one or the other. They take the fun out of it. Well, we're known to sometimes bend the rules a little bit, and it's not uncommon. We get a talking to. Jarrett and I have been called to the principal's office a few times.
Rules are just a guideline.
I feel like there's a good story about this.
There's quite a few good stories. It's yeah, and that's the thing is we try to engage as many people as we can. We can't get to everybody, but we at least try to. What's cool for us is bringing people into the space and allow them to have that moment that we've never had. Part of our app to get people to download and to engage in the app is we actually give away one of our events vehicles at the end of every year. The contest is actually closing at the end of December, where this year they get to pick from one of our 4 cars or one of our 4 trucks. Last year we gave away one of the Camaros. And the winners came out of Mississippi. And when they won, and we phoned them, said, hey, not only did you win a car, but we're just thinking off the top of our heads, do you like NASCAR? We love it. How would you like to go to the Daytona 500? And they're going, oh my gosh. I said, well, wait, it gets better. I feel like I'm on a game show. And we basically said, okay, how about we do this? We'll fly you into Daytona, we'll put you up, we'll give you one of our suites, because we have suites in the hotel across from the track. And so we'll put you in one of the suites, that's on us, your airfare is on us, and we'll actually get you VIP'd, all the hot passes, you can come hang out with us for the whole 5-6 days. There's multiple races, you look on our Instagram, you'll see them having fun, they're actually standing on the logos on the infield, they're with the teams, they're in the pits, they're smelling the fuel, seeing the burnouts, and they were beyond typical. We were beyond honored to share that experience. And that has really spilled over to being organic. It shows that we're real.
Girls, I made y'all some cookies. Girls, I made you some cookies. What are y'all looking at?
Grandma, we're on ZOMONGO.
What is ZOMONGO?
It's a new app that sends you exclusive offers based on your location.
You can get great deals on anything you can imagine. Let's go. I just went a 2-for-1 for nails.
Well, how can I get that?
It's on the App Store. I put it on your phone last week. Bye.
Yeah, so for customers, you're allowed to, when you download the Powered by ZOMONGO app, it will geolocate you. So when you open up the app, it will show you the participating merchants, and you'll be able to actually tap on our green and blue Zeds, and you'll see what kind of offer is there. We have the ability, when you come within a geo range of an event or a store, if there's a bonus offer, and that actually sends you a notification to your device. And it's full engagement. You can enter our contests through there. You can look at YouTube channel with multiple videos. We have partners on there that have their own channels. So we've kind of brought a full engagement in the app. It's not just a couponing or discount app. It's fully interactive. Part of car shows or charity car shows. So when we show up at an event, we can actually pin the event in a geo radius and promote that event. Totally engaging, and the really unique thing for us is we can watch the engagement from our side. So we can see which messaging is actually successful. And it is kind of cool. We're doing a car show this year to show your ride for Brandon, and we would say, hey, you want to win one of our cool flashlights? Come to our DJ booth now. So we do provide more than just the app engagement, the deals. We work with a lot of localized events, partnerships. We're working with a local group to bring in a hip hop show. And we have probably one of the private PK sound systems that has been built. And that we built an 80,000 watt sound system for NASCAR.
Oh wow.
So we took over a party deck for 10,000 people. Then remember the old blasters? We didn't think that was going to cut it. Living the big life for me.
7 things up.
Yeah, we have a habit of that. We even caught NASCAR by surprise because we just didn't roll in. We came in larger than life. We came in big life. And we were asked to come in and make an impression on the NASCAR fans. They asked us, we want to live the big life. It was ZOMONGO. It was a good story. We chuckled back and said, are you ready for the big life? You're NASCAR and you got a big track and you have all these followings, but we will roll in with such a movement, such a group that takes on its own life. And the facility, the track itself is the backdrop. Similar to this, where we're at, our hangar, our HQ.
Our nails look so good. Seriously, thank you, ZOMONGO. Nails healthy. Is that your grandma?
And that's what we try to do when Jarrett's team and our team plan for these events. And our foundation is to bring this hangar, the energy, the atmosphere, the ambiance to a large facility, to a small facility. And this is our starting point. Bring what is here out to the people. And we now have other organizations. We have a car conglomerate that has actually asked at first they asked if they could be part of the crypto token experience. So we love what ZOMONGO's doing, we love what Jarrett and his team are doing with Mongo Coin, and they said, can we be one of the first to offer the token rewards to their customers? And it wasn't just this on a premise of, hey, we'll give them tokens, we want them back to keep buying cars. They see the value of, we'll give them tokens here, and then send them to other ZOMONGO merchants to redeem or gain more tokens. And we said, man, that's merchant buying into the big one. And we said, yes, we would gladly have that part of the ecosystem. They have now come back and proposed maybe we started ZOMONGO Auto Dealership.
Very cool.
And the premise was bring the hangar in. Yeah. Bring in the 38 TVs, bring in the second level, bring in the lights. So that when people come in, because not everybody gets to come to this hangar. Yes, gentlemen. It's an invite only. But now we can bring it to the masses now through automotive dealerships. We've never rested on our laurels. A lot of inspiration is actually coming from Jarrett and his team. They've been able to really advance on the technology side, how they app, the functionality of it, with the promotion and marketing side. But their ability to really take this to another level of engagement, the activation, the analyzing of all the data, it really goes beyond this. And that's really limitless what we can do. We've been approached by groups that are in multiple countries, 20, 30, 40 countries that want to engage and have the ZOMONGO app part of their ecosystem, plus really utilize the cryptocurrency and the tokens to their people. So it's a really nice blended ecosystems. And so we're going beyond North America.
Beautiful.
And it's just how quick can we keep up? Because put our foot on the gas for full throttle. Now we have to keep up.
Grandma, we're home. Grandma, what are you doing?
Living the good life.
It comes down to team building. I said we're the voice, we're the messengers, we're the visionaries, but it's really the team. We're only fortunate with individuals like yourself allowing us to spread the word. And it really is the team. As Jarrett and I both agree, we're the crumbs in the big equation. Because it's larger than we could even anticipate. One of the unique things about ZOMONGO, Mongo, and our thought process is we actually do a lot of it ourselves. We put together the program, put together the vehicle, get it up on the tracks. So one of the items we saw that could be beneficial to all of this, bridging the ZOMONGO and Mongo and the crypto all together, is what would be between them? It's an exchange. So we've actually pulled the trigger. We've acquired a former bank. How ironic is that? and our goal is actually to have a fiat foreign exchange with an actual crypto exchange, which would be ours. So that you can marry the two together, and it's more easier for those who acquire the coin, that they can have some sense of security that we're actually managing and making sure this does go down the field properly.
We're going to try and make a simplistic way to do wallets in general when it comes to cryptocurrency, considering how a lot of times people are a bit deterred when it comes to a wallet, because they have to write down their private key, they have to write down sometimes their message as well, they're trying to get back into the wallet. But this is more so a bit of security in a sense, but simplicity as well brings to the masses.
So I mean, that's the one unique thing and blessing for us is we've been able to build up this networking and these resources to really be forward thinking and looking at what is working, what is really solid on a foundation, and how can we make it better and easier for mass acceptance, mass adoption. That's truly our goal here, is to get mass adoption from the tokens into the crypto space. How do you do it? Because those who are limited in crypto knowledge, when they do kind of jump in, it is cumbersome. Myself, I'm a little bit older than I was 30, 40 years ago, but it's cumbersome as individuals get older. If you've got to answer all these questions and all these coins, you really have to think through the process. Whereas with Jarrett and his team, it's going to be a very seamless process, but very secure. So you have to look at security, privacy issues. And part of it is well, bring a bit of the centralization, and we don't want to make that a negative term, in terms of protecting your identity, your key, and your funds, so that you can have a seamless transaction. So that there is a safety valve in there where you can show up, redeem your rewards, and do your transfers. Your currency is there, your tokens are there, your rewards are there, but it's as simple as using a tab or having your PIN number. Another nugget we can throw out to you boys is, with our relationships, we are fortunate enough to know there have been discussions with world regulatory banking bodies to say that crypto is coming. And they've told the banks to get ready for it. So in our opinion, crypto will be another product, like a Visa, like a MasterCard, like a tab. We're hoping to be on the leading front of it, so that when the masses are starting to get educated to the traditional means, we're already 10 steps ahead, and it's because of individuals like yourself